So I've been keeping these items in a bag in my closet for over a year. It was quite emotional bringing them out and placing them because I haven't actually looked at them, like I said, for over a year. But today I'm going to go through some of the items and figure out what I keep and what I let go. Okay, so first, these are my cleats. And they actually are, there's some dirt still on them. I guess the thing about losing your identity is that there's actually no closing ceremony. There's no goodbye. It just kind of stops. And it's weird because, you don't know that the last time that you loved something would be your last time. These cleats, I actually didn't take them off myself. Somebody had to take them off as I went on the stretcher to the hospital. So it's weird. I haven't put them on in a while. Yeah. So will I keep these? Will I let them go? Who knows if I'll need these again? Who knows? Yeah, those are my cleats. Let's see. Next is my warm-up jersey, the shorts I wear underneath, and my rugby shorts. I don't have my jersey because game jerseys, that kit is is separate. We actually don't keep it. It's kind of like the team takes care of that. And it's good I think I don't have my jersey. I think it's kind of perfect because this is actually what probably people see me in the most, right? I wore this, on the field. I'm wearing this in warm-ups. I've started to wear this at the gym. I never used to before. So when I used to put this on, I even the shorts. I used to put these on. I guess that's what I miss the most. Not the games, not the wins. Just the question of who you are without hesitating. Now I hesitate. Anyways, that's my rugby kit. So this next one's gonna be fun to explain. This is Buzz Buzz. He's a little toy, a little knit toy. And I would bring him to every game. He was always in my bag. And it was almost like a ritual. I would take a photo with him on the field or like with the jerseys, by the ball. Like it was just something fun I would post before games. I don't know, I think people probably thought I was silly, but they humored me whenever I brought out Buzz Buzz. Because it's my little, I don't know, my little toy, my little silly thing that brought me joy, and like nobody cared. And I really needed to. And what I liked is he was always like cheering us on, whether we did good or bad. So I have taken Buzz Buzz out since the incident, and so it kind of brings me a little joy. That's Buzz Buzz. Okay, so I don't know why I've kept this. It's my mouthguard case. I don't have my mouthguard. It's somewhere on the field in Sarnia. I remember somebody taking out my mouthguard. I have no idea, and I think I told them to put it in my sock because usually I would roll it up in my sock, but I have no idea where it is. But here's my mouthguard container. And I've kept it. And I don't know why. An empty case that's been sitting in my bag. It's kind of wild. Oops. I think that's what identity loss feels like. You're this container. The shape is still there. People see and think, oh, there's Rochelle, but the thing inside that gave you shape and purpose is gone. And you're just carrying around this empty case, hoping that nobody notices. Okay. This was the most emotional because the neck brace wasn't even in the closet where I've kept these things. It was in like another closet where I told my mother to put it. So trying to find it and take it out was like, okay, I'm having to kind of relive a lot of things. So this is the neck brace. It's like two parts. One you put here and this part is at the back. I guess I can put it together right now. And, you know, when they had to put this on me, it was like 3 people put this on me. They had to remove the neck brace that I had and they had to put this on. And when this was happening, like nobody was telling me what was actually happening, like the severity of the injury. They were just kind of like, don't move, we're putting this neck brace on. So I went from the rugby field to an ambulance to a hospital, and that I didn't live in, still in my uniform, and you know, being told that they might need to cut through my throat to get to my spine, and that my birthday was the next day. Like this brings me back to my mother having to shower me in this thing, having to dress me in this thing, like having to sleep in this thing for the first 48 hours. Like it was an experience, let's say. But like, you know, it's weird when the people that you love show up for you in ways you didn't think they would. And I'm keeping this. I guess I've kept this because I want to remember the pain, maybe how far I've come, because, this is the thing that ended one version of me and created another. And so I guess I just need to honor that. This is my hospital wristband. Can you believe I got injured at the age of 42 and the next day I was 43? Wild. It's so wild to think about. I walked into a hospital as a rugby player, a teammate, a competitor, someone with a decade identity built around a sport, and they reduced me to a name and an age. That's all it was actually in that moment. Not an athlete, not a designer, not a daughter, not a friend, just a body, a name, and a number. And at that time, like it just like everything was like stripped away, you know. But now I think like that was the point. Maybe you have to be stripped all the way back to your name and your age before you can start building again. Maybe you have to lose every label before you can choose which ones actually belong to you. So, what do I keep and what do I let go? So I have been keeping all these things for over a year in a bag, in a closet, not looking at it, but just knowing it was there. And I think that's what most of us do with the versions of ourselves that we lose. We don't process them. We don't grieve them. We just shove them in a closet and hope one day it stops hurting. But it doesn't stop hurting. It stops hurting when you take it out, look at it, and decide, does this belong to the person I was or the person I'm becoming? So the cleats belong to someone I was. I'm keeping them because that person deserves to be remembered. She was brave and she loved that game with everything she had. So my warm-up jersey, I'm keeping that too because it reminds me that the best part of who I was happened on the days nobody was watching. I also can wear it to the gym. The neck brace actually will stay because it's that door between who I was and who I'm becoming. But it'll stay in that other closet, buried, so we don't have to look at it. The wristband, just a name, just an age, but I'm keeping it because sometimes you need to remember that underneath everything you build, everything you perform, everything you lose, there's just you. Buzz isn't going anywhere. He's such joy. Look at that smile. Oh, and I guess this. I don't know. I guess I can let this one go because I'm not supposed to be playing any more contact sports because they may paralyze me. So I think I can let that go. So reflecting back, the thought of losing rugby was the worst thing that happened to me. Now I think it was the thing that introduced me to the person who I'm supposed to be. I just wish someone told me that the in-between would be this hard. So why am I doing this? Actually, because my next guest, Charlene Lamb, her mother died suddenly in 2013. And Charlene did something extraordinary in that she curated an exhibition of her mother's belongings. The things she kept, the things she let go. And those objects taught her about identity, grief, and moving forward. She actually wrote a book about it, actually grieving a person, where I was using her process as a way of grieving an old identity of myself. So get ready for that conversation and subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for being on this healing journey with me on Do Her Thing.